Some more stuff is coming in that is not making Ryan Reynolds look like Father of the Year. This kid pool stuff. I'm pushing it towards the end of the video, so we hopefully don't get, hit by YouTube policies. But this thing I caught on your Instagram last night, and it blew my mind and connected in a way of just how Ryan and Blake use their kids.
Hey, wonderful people on the internet! Today, we're diving headfirst into what might be the juiciest, most jaw-dropping Hollywood drama of 2025. If you thought celebrity scandals couldn't get any wilder, just wait until you hear about the absolute chaos surrounding Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni, and even Taylor Swift. We're talking courtroom battles, manipulative text messages, questionable parenting decisions, and friendship breakups that would make even the messiest reality TV show producers say that's a bit extreme. So grab your detective notebooks and prepare your shocked faces, because we're about to unravel a Hollywood scandal that keeps getting more twisted by the day.
I didn't have anything against it, but I just thought I want to.
And I'm really excited. But as I've gotten a little bit older, I sort of want to.
I don't think people realize how involved she was in this movie. And she's a producer on the film.
Carve my own path and find what I want to do.
Really, I'm lucky that I get to work in this industry, and particularly incredibly.
She was telling me what she thought would work and what she thought would be sexy. And from the very beginning.
And it was the thing that I was groomed for without any of us realizing it, my family included. I grew up on sets. My parents had acting classes my whole life that I went to.
The drama we're dissecting today involves everything from Blake Lively's highly publicized feud with her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni.
Life is too short to work with people who are I don't want to just be an actor. I want to have more authorship.
Ryan Reynolds' controversial decisions involving their children, Taylor Swift distancing herself from former besties, and allegations that would make even Gossip Girl writers blush.
I have to understand that there are incredible perks that come with this life. There are also really heavy pressures that come with this life, and you just have to try to balance them.
This isn't just celebrity gossip, it's a masterclass in how quickly Hollywood's perfect couples can find themselves in the middle of a PR nightmare. Let's start with the legal showdown that has everyone talking.
Do you want to go somewhere more private?
To talk.
To talk.
Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively's co-star in the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's bestseller It Ends With Us, has taken the extraordinary step of suing his former publicist. Why? He claims she leaked private text messages between himself and Ryan Reynolds that led to what court documents describe as catastrophic fallout. The texts, which have since become public, show an exchange where Baldoni politely reached out to Reynolds, likely as a professional courtesy since he'd been working closely with Reynolds' wife.
There's nothing more exciting to me that I get to work with Blake Lively and have all of her. I mean, that's what I want.
What happened next is where things get interesting. According to the messages revealed during this legal battle, Reynolds didn't immediately respond to Baldoni's friendly message. Instead, he allegedly left Baldoni waiting before finally responding with what many are now calling a manipulative message that used his children as leverage. Reynolds reportedly wrote something along the lines of his children being everything to him and the way to his heart, but also the way to destroy him and his family. This text has been interpreted by many as Reynolds using his children as emotional manipulation to get Baldoni to alter production schedules for It Ends With Us, seemingly so Reynolds could get additional time off. The irony wasn't lost on commentators who pointed out that while Reynolds was demanding schedule changes for family time, everyone else on set, including Baldoni himself, who also has children, had to adjust their lives and time with their own families to accommodate these demands. It's a classic case of rules for thee, but not for me, that has left many questioning the couple's previously spotless public image. But wait, there's more. The drama doesn't end with manipulative text messages. Blake Lively herself has been called out for allegedly using family illness as an excuse to skip filming days. According to some extremely detailed social media detective work, on at least one occasion when Lively called in sick during the Las Vegas shoot for It Ends With Us, she was actually attending Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert. And not just once reports suggest she attended a whopping 7 different Eras Tour shows while production of the film was ongoing. When social media sleuths compared dates of Lively's reported sick days with her appearances at Swift's concerts, the timeline raised more than a few eyebrows. While defenders argued that she could have been sick on the 8th and recovered by the 12th when she was spotted at the concert, critics pointed out that this pattern of behavior affected countless crew members who rely on hourly wages and had their schedules disrupted. These weren't just executives who could absorb the financial hit. These were caterers, hair and makeup artists, and production assistants who lost income because of these last-minute changes. Speaking of Taylor Swift, the pop superstar star who once seemed inseparable from Blake Lively has been notably quiet about supporting her former bestie during this controversy. In fact, eagle-eyed fans have noticed that Swift has been visibly supporting Selena Gomez recently, promoting her album via Instagram Reels, something she never did for Lively's projects. This silence speaks volumes, especially considering Swift had previously named characters in her songs after Lively and Reynolds' children and welcomed the family to numerous shows. The apparent friendship breakup has fans speculating that Swift may have grown tired of being used for photo opportunities and clout. At Swift's concerts, Lively would reportedly point to her children when Swift performed songs that mentioned them, seemingly eager for the cameras to capture these moments despite the couple's supposed desire for privacy regarding their children. This apparent contradiction, wanting privacy for your children while simultaneously using them for public attention, has become a recurring theme in criticisms of the couple. And speaking of using children inappropriately, we need to talk about the bombshell revelation from the Deadpool and Wolverine commentary that has people absolutely stunned. In a moment of what can only be described as shocking candidness, Ryan Reynolds admitted that a vulgar line in the film where a child character tells Deadpool, "When I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's Don out of your mouth," was actually performed by his own daughter. Yes, you read that correctly. What makes this revelation even more disturbing is how Reynolds and director Shawn Levy discussed it on the commentary track. Reynolds initially admits it's his daughter, calling himself the father of the year with what seems like sarcasm, but not actual remorse. He mentions that to her credit, she initially didn't want to say the line, which should have been the end of it, right? Wrong. Reynolds then reveals that he essentially pressured her by suggesting another child would get the part if she didn't do it. As if that weren't concerning enough, director Shawn Levy adds that they made the child rehearse the sexually explicit line 70 to 500 times, which, even if exaggerated, suggests multiple takes of a young child saying something wildly inappropriate. The cognitive dissonance is staggering. The same couple who has repeatedly stressed the importance of their children's privacy and used them as a reason for special treatment in professional settings had no issue with having their daughter record an explicitly sexual line for a major film. The commentary reveals a disturbing double standard that has many questioning the couple's judgment and sincerity. What's particularly interesting is how this controversy coincides with allegations that emerged during the It Ends With Us production regarding body image and fitness. There were reports that Blake Lively felt pressured about her post-pregnancy body, with some suggesting that Justin Baldoni had made comments about fitness requirements for the role. However, these allegations take on a different light when we learn that Lively apparently couldn't fit into a costume for a potential Lady Deadpool cameo in her husband's film, a role that ultimately used a stand-in. This raises questions about whether the narratives around body shaming were consistently applied or conveniently weaponized. The whole situation becomes even more complex when we look at other Hollywood figures who have weighed in. Former Gossip Girl co-star Armie Hammer has apparently taken a cryptic side in the dispute, according to reports. Additionally, filmmaker Oliver Stone has previously commented on working with Lively, creating yet another layer to this already complicated saga. As this drama continues to unfold in real time, it's worth noting how this situation illustrates the often vast gap between carefully crafted public personas and behind-the-scenes realities in Hollywood. The Reynolds-Lively family had successfully positioned themselves as relatable, funny, and down-to-earth celebrities who prioritize their family above all else. They've built a brand around playful social media banter, charitable giving, and presenting themselves as the antithesis to the stereotypical Hollywood couple. But as more details emerge about their professional behavior, their treatment of colleagues, and their decisions regarding their children, many fans are experiencing a form of cognitive whiplash. The couple that seemed too good to be true might actually be, well, too good to be true. Their public image of being protective parents who shield their children from the spotlight contradicts the decision to have their child record an explicit line for a movie. Their emphasis on family time doesn't align with allegedly using family as an excuse to disrupt production schedules and impact other families' livelihoods. It's particularly striking how fans have begun to reevaluate past behaviors in light of these new revelations. The playful trolling between Reynolds and Lively that once seemed charming now raises questions about whether it hints at deeper issues. Their carefully curated public appearances with their children, while simultaneously demanding privacy, suggest a calculated approach to fame that uses family when convenient, but shields them when scrutiny might follow. The fallout extends beyond the couple themselves. Taylor Swift, who had become closely associated with the Reynolds-Lively family, appears to be creating distance between herself and the controversy. Swift, no stranger to carefully managing her own public image, seems to recognize the potential damage of remaining too closely aligned with the couple during this PR crisis. Her visible support of Selena Gomez while remaining silent about Lively's projects speaks speaks volumes in celebrity friendship language. Even more telling is how this situation has resulted in fans taking sides. The internet, predictably, has divided into camps. Those defending Blake and Ryan as victims of a smear campaign, those supporting Justin Baldoni as someone who stood up to manipulative behavior, and those who simply want more popcorn to watch the drama unfold. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds where every new piece of evidence is dissected, analyzed, and weaponized to support whichever narrative users prefer. What makes this situation particularly fascinating is how it peels back the curtain on Hollywood production dynamics. Most viewers never consider how a star's behavior affects the dozens or hundreds of crew members working on a project. When Blake Lively allegedly called in sick to attend concerts, it wasn't just an inconvenience, it represented lost wages for people who depend on each day's work to support their own families. It exposed the power imbalance between stars who can dictate terms and the workers who must accommodate them. Similarly, the text exchange between Reynolds and Baldoni reveals how influence and power operate in Hollywood. Reynolds, leveraging his status and using emotional appeals about his family, was apparently able to pressure a director into rearranging an entire production schedule. This isn't just about one celebrity being difficult, it's about how the entire system accommodates certain individuals at the expense of others. The controversy around having their child record an explicit line for Deadpool also raises serious questions about the boundaries between a child's autonomy and a parent's professional ambitions. Even if the child eventually agrees to say the line, the power dynamic between parent and child, especially when the parent is suggesting another child will get the role, if they refuse, creates a situation where meaningful consent becomes questionable at best. The casual way Reynolds and Levy discuss this decision on the commentary track suggests they didn't view it as problematic, which many find even more concerning than the decision itself. As the legal battles continue and more details inevitably emerge, this scandal serves as a reminder that celebrity images are carefully constructed illusions. The perfect couples, the number relationship goals posts, the seemingly ideal balance of career and family, all of these narratives deserve healthy skepticism. Behind every perfectly filtered Instagram post may lurk messier, more complicated realities. What's perhaps most ironic about this entire situation is that it centers around a film called It Ends With Us, a story about recognizing toxic relationships and having the courage to leave them. The behind-the-scenes drama has become a meta-commentary on the very themes the film explores: power dynamics, manipulation, and the difficult decisions people must make when faced with problematic behavior from those they care about. For fans who have invested emotionally in the Reynolds' lively public persona, this controversy forces a reckoning with their own willingness to believe in celebrity narratives. It's a reminder that we never truly know public figures, only the versions of themselves they choose to share. The parasocial relationships we form with celebrities are based on carefully curated glimpses into their lives, not the full, complicated reality. As this drama continues to unfold in courtrooms and social media, it will undoubtedly provide more twists and turns worth following. Whether you're Team Blake, Team Justin, or just Team Give Me More celebrity drama, this saga offers a fascinating case study in how quickly public perception can shift and how fragile even the most carefully constructed celebrity images can be. So there you have it, folks. The messy, complicated, and utterly absorbing drama surrounding Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni. It's a story that has everything: legal battles, friendship breakups, questionable parenting decisions, and enough hypocrisy to fill a Hollywood swimming pool. As this situation continues to develop, one thing is certain: in the world of celebrity drama, it never ends with us. It just keeps getting juicier by the day.